Alright, we are back to do another sparring breakdown video. I have two of my blue belts rolling here. Dagan on the right, Chris on the left. These guys just kind of met each other. Dagan just moved here. He's got a yoga studio here in Bali, and Chris has been doing jiu-jitsu with me for about 18 months. See Dagan moving to side control real quick, but Chris pick up a single and put him flat. See Chris circling, Dagan doing a good job getting some frames here, pummeling his hands inside. Chris is starting to look to move into an arm triangle. Dagan doing a good job framing this right hand, making it difficult for him. And you see Chris trying to work his knee out. Chris trying to force his pass, but didn't manage to pin the bottom leg, so he ends up back in close guard. Chris stands, Dagan looks for an underhook sweep. Moving into some rubber guard. Chris doing the right thing, pummeling his hands to the inside. Dagan doing a good job keeping that nice high rubber guard position. He needs to pummel that left hand to the mat so he can start looking for omoplata. Gogoplata, it depends on what chokes he's looking for off the position. Or he's got to look to climb up that right leg and go to a higher closed guard. Chris doing the right thing, keeping his hands inside, manages to frame, push out. Chris moving on the outside again, trying to force that knee cut. Dagan doing a good job keeping his guard active. Seeing both these guys work here for position, and they end up back in close guard again. And Chris trying to pass on the outside here. Knee comes in through the center. Starts looking to lock up that head and arm again. What Chris needs to do here is circle to the left. Driving that knee over to the mat was a good choice too. See him trying to finish the arm triangle here. Chris gets the tap. So that was really nice little transition by Chris. Kind of break that down real quick. So Chris doing a good job entering the arm triangle here. So yeah, it's right about this point. Chris makes a good choice. Pushes the knee down. Looks to push this knee down to the mat so he can start sliding his knee through the center here. Let's kind of let this play out. So as this plays, so that there the knee goes over, and he already has that good hand placement. Dagan's doing a really good job here. He's doing a really good job creating a frame between both his head and Chris's head. But let's see what Chris does. He makes some good adjustments here to get that finish. So he goes palm to palm, jumps off, and as he kind of jumps off, you can see his shoulder dip down more. The lower Chris's shoulder can get behind this tricep here, the tighter that choke's going to get. He's got a nice chain link grip here, so he's staying up on that knee so he can drive down and get some good pressure here. And really, that's all he needs for the choke. So I want you to think like what Chris is doing. That's part of making this so effective is because he's got all his shoulder weight driving down here into that tricep, and that's helping him make the choke a little bit tighter. Plus, because his hips are turned out to the side here, he can pull better with his left hand. He's not as reliant on that elbow posting, so he's driving through, pulling that arm through. So using probably a little bit more force than normally would need to, but really it's this downward pressure from this arm dropping that shoulder behind the tricep is probably what's giving him the pressure he needs to finish that choke. So nice choke from Chris here. See these guys go again. This time Dagan moving in on top, Chris playing some butterfly. Nice hand fighting from these guys. Dagan doing a good job keeping his head low. You want your head lower than your partner's so you can put him flat there in butterfly. You just got to watch the guillotine. Chris playing a little 2-on-1. Starts making his way towards Dagan's back. Doing a good job controlling the wrists here. See Chris work his hooks inside, trying to look on a body triangle. Dagan taking him to the right side to prevent the body triangle from getting too tight. And Chris starts looking on his arm bar. Dagan doing a good job fighting the hands here. So yeah, positionally it looks like Dagan might be able to escape. We'll see if we can get those legs open. Gotta keep moving here. Yeah, so this was kind of like what allowed, let's go back just a little bit. So what's allowing Dagan to escape here is that Chris has his legs crossed in the wrong direction. Ideally, Chris wants this belt line hook to go all the way across, so that left leg needs to be on the other side. So anytime someone dumps you to that direction, you got to make sure you can get that leg over, and that's going to help him attack his arm better in the future instead of having to bail and go to the mount. So, and you watch Dagan. All Dagan does is lift his hips here. And naturally that hook's going to get weaker. So as he lifts that hook, or his hips, it made it easier for him to kind of like sit on this hook here. And once you kind of have that pressure coming down on that hook, it's going to be really hard for him to keep control of his foot. So he's essentially unlatching the cross feet that Chris had. And now he just got to bump his hips over. But Chris doing a good job transitioning back into the mount. He's in S mount now, so he's going to get some other opportunities to attack here. Again, not a bad thing moving into S mount here. As long as he's keeping top position, I'm pretty happy. Again, switching arms here, looking to attack the armbar. Running out of space, but managing to stay on top. Chris is doing a really good job here of maintaining a high post. Something I really emphasize my guys is always keeping that high post so you can scramble well. He's doing a good job of helping him stay on top here. Chris tying up both arms well. Kind of breaking down Dagan's frames here. He's looking to attack the left arm now. Again, looking on the arm triangle, but it doesn't look like Dagan's going to put himself in that position again. Again, Chris keeping that tight S mount here. Dagan, something Dagan could be doing here is he needs to start making bridges back in towards Chris. He wants to bridge into Chris in this direction. This is kind of what's going to start off balancing Chris and give him a chance to start pummeling his bottom knee in. What Dagan really wants is to bring this elbow and knee together. If he can get this connection strong, it's going to make it harder for Chris to play in the S mount. It's going to force him back into side control. But because Chris's heel is on the floor, it's going to make it really hard for him to get anything going here. So positionally, he's kind of in trouble until he can bridge in and create some space, make an effort to get back on top. So yeah, just Chris doing a good job controlling hands, pinning in the position, switching his arm through, looking to underhook the leg and attack the arm. All right. So now Chris looking to finish here. Dagan doing a good job going on his rear naked choke defense. Dagan starts to bridge to come on top, and Chris loses his position and ends up on bottom. So Chris back on his 2-on-1, trying to look to sweep, but Dagan's doing a good job framing on the hips this time. These guys are doing good, staying active, they're running out of time. Again, Chris staying active on the 2-on-1, looking to drag. And he manages to hit the drag on the other side. But doesn't quite keep control of the right arm. So it looks like Dagan will frame inside here, keeping his position. And lots of hand fighting, hand pummeling. Chris doing a good job keeping control of those grips. It's probably one of the biggest things that Chris has had in this little sparring match is it's been a head on grips. It's been helping him keep his position a lot. Again, Chris opens his guard here, kind of goes to scissor position. Looks to force sprawl. Lands short. Now we got some classic knee wrestling here. At least Chris is standing up. Really, the easiest thing you can do in those situations is just stand up. If someone doesn't want to engage in the takedowns, they'll usually concede and give bottom. Now Chris circling. Again, looking on that armbar position. Other thing we're seeing from Dagan is Dagan has a tendency to turn away. Nice, Dagan manages to fight the hands here, starts looking to come on top, but makes a mistake, and now Chris is looking to take the back. Again, nice movement from these guys. They're staying nice and active. That's what I like to see. And Chris not getting his positioning quite right before trying to throw the hooks in. And Dagan doing a good job keeping his hips high. Hi, Hansen. Alright, so these guys keep looking to escape. And I think that's where time expired. So yeah, like a really nice match with these guys. We saw a nice arm triangle from Chris. Dagan really doing a good job actively escaping. I think the thing that gave Chris the edge was the hand fighting. Hope you guys like this video. You want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you got questions, comments, feel free to leave them. Alright, thank you guys for watching.